I had a dream with my very best friend that we were going to build a firm where we have to make a difference. We were going to teach and mentor great lawyers. When thinking about the firm, it's bittersweet. My dad and his very best friend were in business, and his daughter Christina was my friend since we were about 3 years old. We spent a lot of time together. This kind of notion of we were our father's legacy. Christina was unfortunately killed in a car accident. Everyone has a story and a life, and we want to keep that human side of them at the forefront of representation. When our clients come to us, they're in a very dark place. Most of them never in their wildest dreams conceived that they could be in. We bring them out of that dark world of questions into the light of answers.
They had accused me of killing my daughter. I was at basketball, had just finished my game. I called my girlfriend at the time, and she just said that my daughter is not breathing. I walked through the door, and I can see her holding her, and I asked her, I said, well, okay, so what is going on? My daughter's arms and legs and her head, just swung lifeless to the ground. I had gotten into the ER and started screaming that I need help. They ended up sending us down to Fort Wayne in an ambulance for 2.5 hours, and then we got there, and they said, well, we're not entirely sure why they sent you here. Now you're 2.5 hours away from home, somewhere where they refused to help. All in all, my daughter must have been in an ambulance for 8 hours. So then I get into jail, and I can remember sitting there, and the gentleman checking me in looks at me and just smiles, and he goes, what are you in here for? And I said, well, apparently murder. I did it for 3 months in solitary confinement. When I had gotten into arraignment, they had denied my bond. It was like one thing just led to another, and it was just this complete series of unfortunate events, just nonstop. The way that Lisa was able to take the important information and plug it in when and where needed, that's the only reason I didn't have to sit in a cell. All the time I would have missed with my kid, the one little girl that I have left. Lisa made sure that happened, and that to me is worth its weight in gold. I don't think that there was a darker hole to be in. Lisa and Kirsch Daskas, it was like they just reached right down, picked me up, and sat me back on the grass. I had made a comment to Lisa one time, thank God for you, because you are my knight in shining armor.
We protect what matters most: liberty, family, and education. And there's nothing that gives us more pride than to work as hard as we can to solve people's problems.